Okay, so I thought that I would just do a quick little upload real quick because this is a project that I had been working on for well over 3 years now. I'm a really big Portal fan. Portal was a very, very influential game in my childhood. So, and it's what got me into Planet Coaster. And I always wanted to make my own Portal like roller coaster. And I started this project well over 3 years ago. I can't remember the exact date, but it's definitely been 3, probably close to 4. It honestly, it's probably been closer to 5 actually, because I believe I started this around 2020. But because of how badly optimized Planet Coaster 1 is, it got too large. It took 30 minutes for the game to save. It crashed a lot. The file itself would crash a lot whenever it was saving, so sometimes I would lose progress, and it takes at least 45 minutes on a good day for the park file to load up, just because of all the pieces that are used for the actual coaster. When Portal 2 came out, I was looking at all the possibilities with, movers and attaching scenery to rides and the drop tracks and stuff. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was dreaming of when I was making this project. So I decided that I was going to move the Portal coaster to Planet Coaster 2. And once we got some of the pieces that I needed, mainly the sci-fi pack, I would start to remake slash just redo the original coaster with everything that I learned from the 5 years of working on that project. But I didn't want the original project to go to waste, because I did put a lot of time and effort into it. It was 95% done. Pretty much the only thing that wasn't done was the actual final boss fight. I had the room done, and the idea of it was going to be kind of a mixture of the Agus fight from Portal Stories Mel, because I didn't want to recreate the GLaDOS chamber a lot. I didn't want to do it more than once or twice, because that room and GLaDOS herself takes up a lot of the piece count. So the idea was you were going to go into the back rooms and destroy servers and eventually take out GLaDOS. And after that, you would go up to the wheat fields. Wheat field screens would turn off, and it would be like, oh, well, you never left the facility. And done, roll credits, song plays. That was going to be the idea of it. It was an original story, heavily inspired by Portal 2. I wanted to create some of the motifs and stuff from the original game, but it wasn't strictly based on the actual story. You're not going to Old Aperture or anything like that. You just woke up, you were testing in this automated testing initiative that Aperture had created, and then GLaDOS reawakes, and then you defeat her. So yeah, mainly this video is just the POV. I wanted to put the POV out there just so something of the project lives on. It's not sitting on my hard drive just collecting dust. So yeah, here's the POV. Normal videos should continue. I'm still working on Phantom Park, although progress on it has been kind of slow. I'm still working on it. I got the first update done. I'm working on the second update of it, so expect a Phantom Park video kinda soon. But anyways, here is the POV of the portal coaster.
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. And emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1. Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing. Please take a moment to write down the results of your test. You have trapped yourself. Congratulations. If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, or is incapable of listening to reason,
We're back. What's a guy gotta do to get some bullets around here?
to ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy. Power up initiated. Power up complete.
Oh, it's you. It's been a long time. We both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. You monster. Well done. In fact, you did so well, I'm going to note this on your file, in the commendation section. Did well. Enough. This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck. Target acquired. Searching. There. Gotcha. Hi. Hello.
Sentry mode activated.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. Surprise. I made it all up. I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to... No. Oh, you are kidding me. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate or unqualified. You don't know what you're doing. The irony is you're almost at the last test. Part of me's going to miss it. It was nice catching up. The answer has been with us.
We're back. Hello, stranger.
Let's get to business.
Please refrain from riding on the turret line. This is a clean room facility. Warning, neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Right, look, okay, I'll be honest. You're the last test subject left, and if you don't help me, we're both gonna die, all right? I didn't want to say it. There you go. You've dragged it out of me. All right, dead. Dos muerte.
Warning, this facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
In order to escape, we're gonna have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one.
Warning, core corruption at 75%.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt.
Oh, that's me they're talking about. I've got an idea. Do what
Neurotoxic
it says.
pressure has
Plug me in.
reached dangerously unlethal levels. Live turret line is active. Enter a room with extreme caution. Please avoid alerting active turrets or being shot by active turrets. This is a sterile environment. Please refrain from riding on the turret line. This is a clean room facility.